The story in the Quran. The story in the Quran of Musa and Al-Khidr. Do you know about it?
Musa, yeah, I know Musa.
Al-Khidr is in Surah Al-Kahf. This story, Akhi, explains everything for us. Every doubt about Allah's qadr, about evil, explains it. Let us see how. Okay? So, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam once was asked by his followers, Israelites, Man a'lamu nas, as we mentioned Bukhari. Oh Musa, who is the most knowledgeable person? According to Musa, he's the prophet of Allah, therefore he's the most knowledgeable person. He said, I. So he said to him, then, what they call it? He said to him, Allah rebuked him. When I say rebuked him, by the way, it's not like corrected him, all right? He said, don't say that. You should say the knowledge of this particular question is with Allah. Allah said to Musa, I'm going to send you to someone who has more knowledge than you. Okay, Al-Khidr, he has a knowledge of what? The ulama mentioned, or I will let you know after. So now Musa met Al-Khidr. Al-Khidr said to Musa, alayhi salam, don't travel with me because you're going to see certain things is going to disturb you. And I'm sure you're not going to be able to withhold yourself. Musa said, I will. So they're walking together. They had to cross a river. They were young boys, poor. They had this boat. They were utilizing it to work, to make money from it, to help people to cross from one side to the other side. They knew Khidr, he was a righteous man, so they allowed him to boat for free, okay, to jump on the boat for free. When they dropped them off, Al-Khidr crashed the boat. Wow. Musa said, Musa said, what are you doing? These young boys, they just helped us, you crashed their boat. You and I, and all of us here, if we saw Khidr doing that, we will call Al-Khidr, what is it? Evil man. Yeah. Look, people did favor to you, took care of you, and he crashed their boat. Khidr said to him, I told you, you're not going to be patient with me. He said, carry on. He said, I'm not going to ask. Carry on. Second time they're walking, they saw a young boy. Al-Khidr went and killed him. He said, how dare you? You killing a young boy. He committed no sin. Why are you killing him? See, now if all of us standing here and we'll see Al-Khidr's action, all of us, we're going to misjudge Al-Khidr's action. Why? Because Al-Khidr, Allah gave him ilmul ilal. What is ilmul ilal? The knowledge of the outcome. We know the knowledge of, because there's two types of knowledge. There's a hidden knowledge, and there's a knowledge which is dahir, manifested knowledge. Allah possesses both of them, all right? So, Al-Khidr, Allah gave him some of the hidden knowledge of certain actions, what will lead to, yes? So, and now the third time, they're walking together, they went to a village, they asked the people, welcome us, host us. They say, no, we're not going to host you. So there was a wall, it's about to collapse. Al-Khidr go to fix it. Musa said, your story is very strange. You're a very strange person. Those who helped us, you scratch their boat. Those who reject to help us, you go help them. He said, today is enough. He said, as for the first one, the boys, they had a king in their village, and they used to take away any boat that is in a good condition. So I scratched it in order for the people to not take it away from them. So is it evil or good now?
In hindsight, good.
It's good now.
Yeah.
Because what? It saved him from the evil leader. Because if he left the boat the way it is, the king was going to take it away from them. Yeah. And there will be what? No money for them. So that scratch, from us, it looks like an evil thing, but in reality, that was good. You see?
Can you apply that with everything?
Of course, when it comes to Allah's action, then which one is more rational, more logical? If Musa misjudged the action of Al-Khidr, who is another human being like him, what about the action of Allah, which behind the perfect knowledge, perfect wisdom?
So you're basically saying we can't comprehend anything.
No, certain things we can't comprehend because there's a hidden knowledge behind it. Yes, there's a hidden reasons. Also, that's what Ibn al-Qayyim, one of the Muslim scholars, Ibn Taymiyyah said. He said, Islam never came to oppose sound reasoning, but it came to blow away the sound reasoning. For example, like me, I don't know how the traffic light works. If you explain it to me, I think, oh my God, you understand? It's unbelievable. But it doesn't mean because I don't know how it works, therefore it's some nonsense. You understand, Akhi? So that's my point. Yes, my point, you have to have a foundation. When you have this foundation, you can deal with every doubt, inshallah ta'ala. So when it comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's irrational or logical, impossible for me or you to judge Allah's action. Because, for example, I met someone, I said to him, why don't you believe in Allah? He said, how can I believe in Allah? When I was young, my mother passed away. So therefore, according to this person, Allah should not take his mother away. Otherwise, it's not Allah. Okay. I met another person, or a girl. So she said to me, I'm not going to believe in Allah because when I was young, I was sexually abused. So according to her, Allah does not exist because, so now what they want God according to their ways. It's like take away, I want God, but he can only do this. That's illogical because God is the master, is the Rabb, is the sovereign, has a sovereign. You understand, brother?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.